Hey, this is Al McGee with YETicket.com. Well, the film, it's a documentary. It's called Tell My Story. Now, don't be confused with this title because there's about 4 or 5 movies called this Tell My Story. Make sure you get the current one when you look it up. Also, this is on VOD, video on demand. You just got to search for it to find out where it's at to watch it. Now, this father, Jason Reed, well, he's a grieving father. And his son, Ryan, killed himself at the age of 14. Now, Jason was a rich guy. He worked hard. He, his family had everything. Huge house, everything. They had everything. But he didn't understand why his son committed suicide. In fact, when people commit suicide, it hurts other family members too. And they feel like they died or part of them had died and they don't feel so good. So what did Jason do? Well, Jason decided to go to his inside himself, but not only that, on the outside, to talk to other people about teenage suicide. And this is what this is about. Teenage suicide. As you see the picture in the background, Jason's talking to a photographer, but she's a woman. When she was very young, she tried to commit suicide. So she is a suicide survivor. And she tells her story. And throughout this documentary, that's what you're going to listen to, different people as they talk about, well, how they either tried to commit suicide or someone that they love did commit suicide at a very young age. For example, there's a young lady named Camilla. She, is a suicide survivor. She was in high school. She was feeling left out in high school, being bullied, social media. And then there's another young lady named Monique. When she was in high school, how the kids just bullied her on the internet and how she felt all left out and all alone because of the internet. And also, social media plays a big part in the way these young people feel about themselves. And not only that, video games do too, and bullying. So Jason, he went to different groups. For example, there's a group called Mind Body Group, and also there's another group called SAFE, Safe Talk. He talked to them, as you will see in this video, about teenage suicides. And this is really sad to learn all these facts and figures and things like that. And how, for example, 70%, there's an increase of 70% of suicides, adolescent suicides now in today's world. And Jason was really shocked to hear that. He really was. And Jason, he spoke to many different people, young people, older people, adults, and things like that. I will admit that this is a very heartfelt documentary, and you need to see this. And I felt that what Jason Reed did for this documentary, to produce it and to bring it out, it really tells a lot about teenage suicide. See this film for yourself and tell your friends about it and share it with many of your friends who have young kids so they can understand and find the signs to look for. Because again, Jason thought his son was normal because his son kept giving him the same answers. Everything is fine, everything is good. But Jason didn't see the signs, nor did his son really tell him how he really felt. Tell My Story. It's a very good film to watch. And I'm giving it 3 palm trees out of 4. And share it with people that you know and love. Hey, this is Al McGee. Thanks for watching my review of Tell My Story. I really appreciate it that you watched.
This is your entertainment ticket. latest and greatest.